This is the smooth one.
Well, hello, Taurus. We are back with another daily channel message for whoever this message is for. We just gonna light a little incense right quick and jump right into this reading. Thank you for always exchanging time and love with me over here on this channel. Before we get into the more in-depth reading, let's see what the overall energy is for my Taurus placements. Spirit, what is the overall energy for my Taurus placements? I feel like you're trying to be very patient in regards to a letter coming in the mail. I'm picking up on like checking the mailbox, checking the like your emails to see if there's some type of messages coming in. You see here, this could be to like a university, a job opportunity, to see if you got the job or the opportunity for something. Excuse me, to see if something has changed. It does feel like waiting for more information. Okay, waiting for more details, more information that gives you confirmation that you need. I'm also seeing some of you seeking out psychic services in regards to your soul purpose and what you're meant to be doing as far as community, to be of service, to follow your north node and things like that. So there's a lot of energy of you being that you can't change certain other situations that may be going on. It's like in the meantime, using your free time to its advantage. Okay. Let's see, overall energy for Taurus spirit. We got indulge. Okay. And then we have flow in reverse. Huh. Very interesting. So a lot of desires out here. All right. Desire to get some, I don't know, chocolate covered. I'm seeing trufu. Okay. Some chocolate covered strawberries, delights. There's a lot of sweets here, but indulgence is more than just like the sweets. Okay. This is also taking yourself out and enjoying the fruits of your labor. So there's going to be, and today specifically when you get this reading, it's like, you know what? If you can't beat it, you can't change the situation. Treat yourself, right? Treat yourself. Do something to kind of shake the energy up, move your body around. Not necessarily to work out or something like that, but to as a way to find some type of inspiration. And sometimes eating can do that, right? If you go and try something you never tried before, you may experience some type of light bulb moment. And treating yourself in that way, especially after you went through a period of like things going the way you want it to go, and then you have a creative block. Sometimes, instead of being in the house or trying to pick up another hobby or another commitment to get that spark back, all you need to really do is just indulge a little bit, Taurus. Like, give yourself, but I don't feel like it's indulging where you're like ordering takeout and bringing it to the house. No, I'm picking up indulgence where you go and you sit down at a restaurant and you order something that you really probably wouldn't allow yourself to have on an everyday basis, and you're like, you savor it, like you have a savory experience. So today just might be that day for a something sweet to eat. I don't know. That's what I'm getting off of it. All right. And I feel like it's going to open up some type of magic for you. Get something going, You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be so strict and rigid over yourself. You know, especially if you're not trying to indulge in other karmic relationships and get caught up in that. And then one knowing that you can't be with them forever, this may be a better way. I don't know, a better way to kind of give yourself that dopamine hit, you know, that rush, that surge of creativity. You know, sometimes it comes through the taste buds, okay? So I don't know. Maybe acting strange to people as well. They don't know what you're gonna do next. You're definitely a magician energy for sure. I feel like you're casting your own illusions for others to spectate on, because you are very aware that you have other people that are trying to get like your formula. They're trying to get your like how you do something, your recipe. Okay, you could be a cook, you could be a chef, whatever, and you may know that there are people that are like tasting your food and stuff like that as a way to get to figure out what secret ingredients you put in your stuff. Okay, so they can duplicate it or try to get it as close to yours as possible. There's also you know, because there's an obsessive energy here that's also obsessed with consuming something that you either create, you produce, or you cook up. And the reason why they're so obsessed with it is because I feel like you are they're just convinced that you're doing something to them. It's like, I can't get enough of you. All right, especially lovers, you guys may deal with that situation as well, where you have those placements in your chart where once someone indulges once, or they get the taste of you once, they feel like they can't have enough of you. And if you ever take it away from them, it could become obsessive lovers, stalkers, and things like that. So when you feel like someone is unable to control themselves or kind of like maintain themselves, that may be like a red flag for you as well. I'm also picking up somebody is hesitant about coming towards you. If they are craving you and desiring you, they're hesitant to come towards you because they don't want to be categorized as obsessive. But they do have, they do have obsessive personality traits, is what I'm seeing here. They don't want to make it feel awkward, and then it comes off the wrong way. And so someone's very, 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 they're very calculated with how they give out this energy about them. Okay, we have the polys. Yeah, something about you is very bold, it's very sassy, it's daring, but you're also hard to catch. You're a hard catch because you easily walk away. You'll easily give up, but it's also intriguing at the same time. You're a hard catch to follow. You're a hard catch to catch. Like, you're a hard fish to catch. That's what I'm seeing. All right, someone could be 35, 50, 45. Yeah, it's hard to lock you down. It's hard to get you to commit. It's hard to get you to do a lot of things. That's what they're saying. They can only enjoy you for the moment or a night. They know that about you, yin and yang, but it's also what they desire about you. Very interesting energy. We have unlimited potential in reverse. You don't give what you got easily. You know how to turn something on and off. Okay? You have to know this about yourself. You know how to turn it up a notch or turn it off. Like you can choose who you want to give access to this side of you. With yin and yang here. So for a lot of you, let's say for example, 95% of the time, let's say you're a female, 95% of the time you may attract a lot of feminine males. Okay? I'm giving a straight example and then y'all can flip it around how you need to. 95% of the time you attract a lot of feminine males, which means that 95% of the time those feminine males are only engaging in intimacy with your masculine energy. The other 5%, well, that's reserved for when you attract real masculine energy, right? And so that masculine energy, that may be the only time you unlock the feminine energy inside of yourself and allow them to experience it, because you have unlimited potential. And that's in reverse. So what this is telling me is that the reason why you do that is because you're not trying to tend to the earth. You're not trying to multiply. You're not trying to co-create with any other intention outside of your own. And so that door will always be closed. They can only experience it. And since they know that you're not giving it your all, it'll be like eating cake without the icing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it would feel like. That's what I'm seeing essentially here. It'll make them feel like they're not good enough. And so that is why the negative response, or if they can't get you to give it willingly, they may try to tie you down, put titles, get you to commit, try to bind themselves to you, tie themselves to you. But the truth of the matter is, if we were going to be honest, the reason why they even wanted to indulge in something with you is because they were trying to change their status, their fate. To be honest, it was like, well, this is the quickest way to latch on. This is the quickest way to create an attachment and then raise in status automatically. So there's something about you will come across, or you have come across, a lot of people that will rearrange their morals. They will change who they are to fit whatever mold that you want for them, because what they're really trying to get to is the chocolate factory. They're trying to get to the factory where it's all created, the place where it all happens from. And so the overall energy is you are looking scrumdiddlyumptious. That's what it's telling me. You really are. I mean, something about you is perfect. Some of y'all are single, never been married. You're just in your prime, okay? It's a prime time for our love. And then you have with the polys here, I feel like your reputation may what's that word? Precede you. Okay, people may have just pinned you out to be some type of player from the Himalayas. Y'all, I don't know. Something about October. I think we are approaching mating season. So there's patience right about now. This is where the desire is about to pick up. Okay, so the desire to indulge is about to start intensifying. I'm also hearing the 13th, a prophecy in regards to the 13th descendant, the 13th witch. There's polys give me bloodline, okay? Someone could be from Africa, Nigeria, Guyanese. There's definitely roots up in here for sure. But what I'm saying here is this goes back to some past life energy as well with the yin and yang. But the 13th door, this is like a portal. Someone has the key. Someone holds the key to opening some type of door. But someone has strict encoding. They have strict knowing that they can only open this door for the right one. And the reason why, that's why the door hasn't opened, even though they're the right one, they have to still, not their commitment has to be tested, but it's like there has to be a way to test whether or not someone is actually that 13th door, that 13th key or something like that. Something about 9/11 is significant. They will possess the ability. I don't feel like this has been documented like in text. If it has, it's definitely not in your local library. It's more like a Akashic. But there's a text that states that through the descendants of the 13th doors, okay, womb, which essentially, wise person, whatever you want to call it, okay, they would possess the ability for a supernatural being, yin and yang energy, to take physical form. And this supernatural being would is some type of power, would possess an ability or something like that. But it doesn't have it wouldn't have to, life cycles wouldn't be the same, okay, with unlimited potential in reverse. It's something about life cycles wouldn't be the same. This child wouldn't have to go through certain stages of development, like puberty, all those different phases that normally human beings have to go in. This is a supernatural being taking physical form, and so it wouldn't have to go through the experience of discovering who they are on the journey of figuring out if they are who they are. They would be born with a knowing. They would be born IQ levels off the roof. You know, they don't have to go in the flow of how, you know, on the will of the universe. They're outside of time and space. And so, like I said, there's no name, there's no label to give this being. But and so you have a lot of people that know the prophecy has been quantum, like doing quantum healing. They're trying to prepare vessels, prepare physical vessels, physical wounds, not wounds as in hurt, but like, you know, the wound in your stomach. Okay, so having multiple relations is for the purpose of pretty much for looking for the one. But the one that they're looking for, they have no idea where to even begin looking, because the one that they're looking for is out of reach. They're out of reach. It's unknown to them. They don't know what they're looking for. They don't know they lack the ability to connect with their instincts. They may will power, but this is power off thought. Being a know-it-all, wordsmith, things like that. The true keys, they listen to instincts, so they would be highly sensitive to the seasons, and that's why we have indulgence here. And so between October, November-ish, their devotion to stay away, to uphold some type of integrity, this would be like certain transits with the moon. We have another 22 here, so this is definitely alignment energy, where there's two, where the sun, like eclipse energy as well. And oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of kids being born next year during, this is how you make a Scorpio. Okay, I feel like by time they between October and Valentine's Day, oh yeah, the next 3 months, not right now, but when that happens, it's gonna be on and popping. But I still feel as if I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to talk too soon. Get ahead of thyself, okay? You may not be sure if you can trust someone, and that's why you don't commit, because you're already committed to someone. And so because you're already committed to someone in the spirit, from past lives, they would have to be the perfect communicator. Not only would they have to be the perfect communicator, but they would have to have the ability to travel, time travel. What is this? The two of, what is this? The Two of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing bullseye. They would have to be able to say the right things, know the right things. Yeah, you see, we have 222, 2222, Two of Pentacles in reverse. They wouldn't be acting. They wouldn't be performing. It would be genuine. With the Hierophant here, they would have integrity. They wouldn't have to perform it. It would be encoded in them. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse is saying that when you feel off or you feel unsure, because in order for you to align to the one, right, you have to have an open heart. The heart knows where to go. The heart's desires. And your heart is going to, it's going to crack you wide open, and at the same time, it's going to make you feel like it's a roller coaster. You're going to feel high. You're going to feel elated, and The reason why you feel imbalanced is because you're coming into perfect balance. And so it's like an awakening, but it's like a kundalini awakening with this indulge here. And so you don't want to turn it off or stop it. You want to allow it to happen. Before you indulge with another person, you need to experience your own indulgence. You need to taste yourself, touch your own source consciousness. Like, that's what I see here. And in order to let that happen, you have to feel, with the Two of Swords, safe. The Two of Swords in reverse, you have to feel whole. There's something about you need to feel whole. You need to feel whole first. Because when you feel whole, another door opens. And when that door opens, like, one can't open without the other. And so if somebody is trying to convince you, or if someone was trying to convince you in the past that they're going to help open you, that they're the key to open you, that's not true. The real prophecy goes like this. You can create life without a partner. You never had to split. You never had to split yourself. Okay, and become masculine and feminine to experience yourself. You were always whole. But the life journey is a way to experience both parts of yourself outside of yourself, like going on a roller coaster ride. However, like, you're a plant. Think of yourself like a plant. Plants are the only, the plant kingdom is the only thing that can pretty much create its own food, feed itself. And so you originate from the oldest kingdom, you being able to feed yourself. You can co-create yourself. You can create life. You can experience yourself. You don't have to absorb energy from other beings or other kingdoms in order to exist. Yeah, you don't have to do that. And you also don't have to die in order to experience yourself. And so before you can give yourself or share equally with another person, you have to experience all of you, wholeness of you, the masculine and the feminine. I was about to get real vulgar, but I won't do it. I won't. Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Knight of Wands. It's something to do with your new beginning. The Knight of Wands. Give me a second. Let me get it. Something keeps stopping the delivery. I feel like it's a lack mentality. without the physical representation of your person, without that physical representation, you start to lack that it's actually real. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like a Six of Pentacles. It's like and when you start feeling as if it's ever going to happen, that person's never going to manifest, you're going to attract Knight of Wands energy that will take that doubt that you possess and utilize it for themselves. Because they'll be able to smell it on you. It's like you'll have a heightened pheromones, heightened senses, all these different things. They'll be able to sense it, smell it. And if you don't know what to do with it, then they damn sure gonna help you figure out what you can do with it. We have the Emperor in reverse. So it's when you feel off. Something about when you feel off. For some of you guys with a 13th door, loyalty. When you start to feel as if you are missing something, but you're not hurt, like you're healed, you're over something, but you're missing that counterpart. You're not able to experience yourself. You're not able to have a physical representation of that love, that being that you are experiencing already within yourself. When you're pretty much whole like that, you are ready to mate. And so you would only attract someone in the physical form for just the means of consummation. And then, but that's so you can have the physical representation of that love that pure, unadulterated love that you possess inside of you already. It wants to then be expressed in the physical. And that's the door here, where you would pretty much give birth to a whole version of yourself. And that's why all of that pregnant energy would want to come in. That's what the mating energy is about. When you've done the healing work, it's like, I'm ready to have my person. And I feel like the person that you're aspiring to have is you. And so with the Ace of Pentacles, it has to come through the channel. This is a portal opening. But in order to make sure, in order for that portal to be, you have to claim it. You see what I'm saying? If when it comes through, you're afraid of it, then you won't claim your own creation. And then someone else will be like, hey, they greedy. They'll be like, hey, I'll claim it for you. I'll raise it for you. I'll show you what you can do with that. Even if this is giving birth to an idea, an invention. And then they'll put you to work for your own creation. It was always your idea, and now you become the supporter, and you become the supporter, and they become the person that thought of it. And so why would you do all this spiritual work on yourself just to come to the point where you allow someone else to convince you that you can't do it, or that you don't have enough, or that you aren't enough, that you can't see it through all the way, raise it, groom it, work it every single day, It's almost like, I'll take that off your hands. You could just relax. We can go on this journey together. Yeah, rockabye baby. Put you to sleep. And then convince you that that you got what you wanted out of it. All you wanted out of it was the money, or all you wanted out of it was a better life, and you're the person that's needy. This is so much. Lord of mercy. We have the Star in reverse. And so it's important that I'll be damned. Just what you need to know as well. Just because a person feels like it's hopeless and y'all may never ever be together, like if you come across the polys, like I told you, and they feel like you would be a perfect suitor, or that you would be a perfect match for their little rendezvous or shit like that, the little societies, even though they are like, bump it, we've changed our mind, you're no longer suitable, don't think for a second that they're not still watching you. They're gonna always, one of them is gonna always feel like you're the one that got away. Something about you is special because you got away, because something didn't work on you. But they can't tell the others that. They can't tell the other polys that, or the other, people that's in their fold. That's all Spirit wants you to know about those characters. Because the truth of the matter is, the fact that you believe that there's better than them out there, you're going to always stick out like something that was important, that should have been tamed, captured, or tried harder. You know what I mean? And it has something to do with you being different than the rest. You're not like everyone else. But because they don't want to create problems in their own home and the people that they've already invested in, they're going to make it convinced, like, okay, let me salvage what I have, then to go out here and be reckless, chasing fantasies, chasing shooting stars with yo ass Taurus. Yeah, because they could mess around and lose what they've already built trying to get with you, or trying to conquer you. But what's coming up ahead is someone that may be just as committed to their journey, just as committed to their career, their dreams, their ambitions. And you may look at that person and admire that person and feel like, wow, that person has a lot of potential, right? But remember the potential, and that is that mirror magic. That is that the spinning of your own illusion, weaving of your own illusions that I'm sensing here. Because the potential you see in that person, and even though you may feel as if y'all are in the same developmental phases of your life, that potential that you see in them is also the potential that exists inside of you. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling me that whoever comes in, whoever this Knight of Wands energy that comes in, and they are struggling or aspiring, you're going to run into somebody that's a great communicator. You're going to see a lot of potential in them, and you would love to support them, but it's a gamble and it's a risk, because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, and so is unlimited potential. They believe in themselves so long as you're there believing in them or supporting them. So it's like committing to false promises, like, oh, I'll get us there. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. This is someone disguising themselves as lesser than you to get you to trust them. Like, I'm going to disguise myself as being on your level with you, so you trust me. But they're more of a dictator. They can't open this door by themselves. Why can't they open this door by themselves? The Knight of Swords. So this is someone that's been cursed. Yeah, they've been cursed. They've done this before. They've abandoned someone before. But I feel like they've been cursed by, you see here, like a pirate. But I'm picking up like Davy Jones energy. Looking for a treasure. They've come across someone that you remind them of someone before, and the person that they came across before you cursed them or binded them to never be able to experience love or something like that. 8 of Cups, yeah, because they abandoned them, and so someone cursed them. And they've been on a journey trying to undo the curse. They ran across some type of siren, some type of wicked witch or something like that. 7 of Swords in reverse. How you'll also know this person is they're going to tell you that. They're going to tell you things that were done to them. The things that they've left and the people that they've left and the enemies that they made along the way. But it's also with this star energies because they felt like they had a mission, they had a purpose, and that they couldn't love even if they wanted to. And so, like Beauty and the Beast, he was cursed by someone that felt rejected by him. Because of his arrogance. And it's not that this person's love life is blocked. It's that this person's, they're incapable of like they would require true love in order to break this curse is what I'm seeing here. Someone has to be born. It has to be this descendant. Okay, which means after doing a period of time, 13 years, 22 years, however long, they would have an opportunity to change their fate, undo the curse or the spell. Yeah, because we have Bell energy here, Nine of Pentacles. And so, at first, the Beast thought that he needed to give Belle, like, his palace, his estate, everything, to make her feel like she was a guest, you know? And really, it wasn't that. It was quality time. The 9 of Cups. It was quality time. It was the walks in the park. It was conversation. It was all those different things. Because Belle was at peace with her life child. Okay. But with the Nine of Cups, this is saying that the beast stopped believing, or you take it how it resonates. I'm just seeing the story. Someone stopped believing in that they would ever be able to break this curse. But really, they're the ones that break the curse, because they're the ones that change. They change from their ancestry. They change from their ways, their arrogance. They change. And so they have to change and break that generational curse that they got, that unfinished business that was passed down to them. Yeah, temperance. And so this is what their spiritual team has been trying to help them see. 10 of Wands. They're making it harder than it has to be. 5 of Wands. Because this person believes that they have to do it alone. And they have to do it alone, be alone. But it's something about when they get the desire to speak to someone, to communicate, they're supposed to ignore their heart, their mind, and listen to their heart. The more they listen to their heart, it will feel like the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel off. I don't know how to explain it. I can't work. I can't think. I can't concentrate. I just want to talk to that person forever. I just want to be around that person forever. And they're not supposed to restrict that emotion. They just don't know how to tame it or control it yet, because they haven't really allowed themselves to feel. But that is what the 13th key does. Cracks you open. And so you feel something that you've never felt before. And for once in someone's life, I have found... Oh my God, I'm hearing a song. I cannot pick the words up to help for nothing. 9 of I'm hearing a melody. It's gonna drive me crazy, y'all. 9 of Cups and 9 of Swords. 9 of Cups upright, the 9 of Swords in reverse. Do you know what that is? That's literally no more sleepless nights, no more insomnia. Free. And look, the nine of Swords came out exactly over the storm. The 9 of Cups came out over the sun. And so that's what the spirit guide is here to help someone do. 2 of Cups. This is confirmation. You made the right decision. You're making the right choice. So let's get your closing message. Which deck are we going to use? Spirits. I'm going to use the High Priestess again. The Priestess of Light Oracle. If you guys haven't seen this oracle, I can't find my cards. I think it's in storage, but long story short. Which deck? We have Clairvoyance. That's coming out today. Inspiration, interpretation, trust. The Oracle of Delphi gazes into her scrying bowl, patiently waiting for the images to take shape. She knows that a message is coming, so she remains peaceful and unafraid. There are 2 steps to her process, however. Once she receives the information, which often comes in the form of a riddle, she must interpret its meaning. This process applies to your intuitive experience as well. Whether you realize it or not, you do have the ability to receive important messages from spirit. You also have the wisdom to make accurate interpretations. This card is telling you that it's time to let go of old doubts, and open up to your own clairvoyant process. Like the oracle with her scrying bowl, you might find it helpful to use specific tools and techniques. Perhaps you will be called to read oracle cards or pursue mediumship. Whatever form your intuitive process may take, let yourself be a trusting receiver. Then, take your time interpreting the message. It may seem complex at first, like you're putting the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle together. But if you relax and let go of the need to perform and the need to be right, soon the answers you seek will become clear. There is something you must know about your oracular powers, oracle powers. There is no wrong seeing. Everything exists in energetic potential. That's crazy. You saw how we have unlimited potential in reverse, and then we have everything exists in energetic potential. As the energy changes, the outcomes you see will change as well. Be open to receiving and patient in your interpretations. Trust yourself, for you are the oracle of your eternal life. Affirmation. More and more, I trust in my own intuitive process. I open to Spirit's guidance in understanding the message I receive. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. Thank you again, Taurus, for exchanging time and loving me over here on this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.